All right. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Spotify. My name is Bruna, and today I am hosting this immersion and to talk about personal branding. Today I have with me Felipe, Juliana, Carol, Leo, Flavio, and Jefferson. And since there are 7 people, I'm going to split us in the breakout rooms. If you guys who are watching us on Talk and Talk on YouTube don't know Talk and Talk yet, this is a conversation platform. We are here to make mistakes, not to correct one each other. It's just a safe place to communicate and to network, to meet people, and to practice languages, English, Spanish, French, and Italian. Well, I'm going to split us into breakout rooms. Please, in the breakout room, choose someone just to read the questions and make sure everybody's going to have the chance to talk. Don't talk too much because everybody wants to share the ideas, right? So just to balance the speaking time, be careful with that. If you need any help in the breakout room, if something goes wrong, there's a button there called Ask for Help. It's down below under the cameras. You can just click there and I can go to the room to help you. And I think that's it. If you need any help, I am here. And I'm going to split us right now. Okay. My connection is still bad, so I'm sorry if I freeze too much. I'm going to have here in the main room with me Flavio and Carol, just because they are new here. I don't want to talk to them. And then Ju, Flavio, Jefferson, and Leo are going to the breakout room. Okay, the guys who are the experienced ones who are here for a long time. I hope you guys enjoy it. And at 9:50, I will bring 50 something 52. I will bring everybody back just to check how the conversation was. Okay, don't forget to start introducing yourselves, and we're going to start right now. Let's go. All right. So, Flavio, can you please introduce yourself? Let's start from you.
My name is Flavio. I'm 46 years old, and I live in São Paulo, neighborhood Vila Prudente neighborhood, and I'm software developer. I am a software developer for 13 years, and I'm married. I have one son. My son is 2 years, and that is.
Very good, very good. And how was I know this is your second immersion. How was the first immersion? Did you like it? Like did
I
you enjoy
like
your experience?
I like it because I was studying another platform,
Mm-hmm.
and the platform that was study is not so good because it's the same subject,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and I think that this platform is better than older.
Good to know you liked your first experience, and I hope you keep coming and let's have a good conversation today. Carol, and how about you?
Hello, everyone. I am Carolina. I think this is my 40, quarta, first immersion. I am liking a lot because I feel like the real life, and that this is very good. I'm from São Paulo, but I have been living in Paraíba since last year. And I almost finished my graduation in pedagogy, and I think it's that. And I am very glad to be here.
Yeah, very good. Like, do you wanna like teach kids like a specific subject? Like, what is your goal? Like, studying
I
pedagogy.
really like to make the projects for school. And I really like the kids, but I prefer the Asian.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like that.
Very good. That's amazing. Yes, I love like teaching adults too. That's pretty good. Very good.
Yeah.
Leo, just to check, did you see the invitation to the breakout room?
Sorry, guys, because I had a little problem in my internet. I'm hearing and coming back and going and entering and going out. Can you send me again, please?
Yeah, like, are you on your cell phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. There is a button called breakout rooms, like you can click there and go automatically. Okay, because I
Okay.
can send you again. Okay,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
no
Bye bye.
problem at all. Have a good conversation. All right. And guys, since you don't know me yet, my name is Bruna. I live in São Paulo with my family, just like Flavio. But I live in the north area. I am 27 years old. I am graduating in languages, English, so I am an English teacher. But here on Talk and Talk, my main job is as a community manager. So I kind of manage the community of hosts, and well, this is what I've been doing here. I started working here as a teacher, and then now I've been working just as a community manager, and I think that's it. I really love being here too. I started attending Talk and Talk because I wanted to practice my English, and now I work here, so it was really nice. Just like Carol, I love teaching adults too. I tried teaching kids, but it wasn't. It's not my cup of tea. I like adults. Yeah. But let's talk then about our personal branding. So I want to know from you guys if you have already thought about developing a personal branding, and let's discuss a little bit if you have already thought of the subject. Let's start from you, Carol. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, and now I am thinking about it because I am employed, but I don't know where I can start it, So I am thinking of this all the time, but okay, I'm just a baby. Where I can start?
Yes, and I think it's the same for me. Like I well, as I said, I always use my immersions as an opportunity to discuss subjects I don't know how to deal with. So it's a good chance for me to learn, and I am just like you. So how about you, Flavio? Do you have any tips? Are you into personal branding?
I never dedicated to a personal brand. I think that I actually I don't like this because I think that we have to focus in our our feelings, other character, character,
Character.
character.
Yeah.
I think that we focus on our character because the persons that showed in the video I don't like so much, and they have a strong personal brand, but I don't like them, and I think it's not important to me. I prefer another type of person because
Yeah.
I think the focus of the person is in personal brands. It's spend many times um, uh, selling yourself uh, uh, and your character is not very good because he focus in appearance only.
That's a good point. I loved it. I liked it. Yes, this is interesting, and I agree with you. I don't like the guys from the video too. Like I am not a fan of Elon Musk and everything, but at the same time, I agree with what like Carol was saying. She's unemployed, or uh, for example, some years ago, I had an Instagram profile where I shared tips for my students, or I shared my studies in English, and I met a lot of people using this Instagram account. And I know like a lot of people saw me as a model, to keep studying and to and they like I created good connections just because of this account, and it was good for me in terms of my like personal branding. but at the same time, I don't want to pretend to be like someone I am not, So I I think this is the challenge, to be honest to who you are, and like not to force something you are not, This is
Uh,
it's really difficult, yeah. But what do you think are the benefits of building your like personal branding?
I think the most is like you can be remembered by something that you do. I think for me, the personal brand is more than what I do, what I can do, what I do very good, and that people can ask me to this. It's more than my appearance. I don't okay this, but like and I think this is the benefits, like the people, some person wants to resolve a problem, and I really want the person who think, okay, Carol can do this very well. I will ask him for her for help, or to work with me, or to just give me a tips. So is this, I think some things in my life, I build my personal branding, and the people do this, but I think I need more. I need to like atualizar. I need
Up
to
to
update that, because
up
the
to
life
date, yeah.
change, and the life change, and we need to do this too.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I was reading yesterday about an article about being any specialist of something, because then like when someone needs your service, and I am not like saying that I sell stuff, but I work as a teacher, so it is a service, right? So when like someone needs my service, I am an specialist of like teaching adults, so they know they can look for me and ask for help or buy my service, right? So it is really difficult, yeah. We are going to share some ideas of how to do it, but Flavia, you were saying you don't like this idea so much, but like, can you see any benefits? And do you think like personal branding is just about the appearance or our behaviors? To share with us what is your perspective about it?
And I think that you made a personal brand in your Instagram, and you don't made it only your personal brand. You help person, and I think
That's
this
true.
is it is a good, because you help person, and when the person uh, trust you, trust you, trust you, and the person can contract your services, and I think it's good. Uh, uh, I think your personal brand is important, but in the video, the persons that I saw don't like, and I think is if you focus only in personal brand, is it's it's bad, but you can focus a little your personal brand, but not so much, not only this. You can focus on personal brand in your character too, and I think it's the a balance.
That's true. That's true. Because it's not only to have good photos and to have a good appearance, but if you don't deliver a good service, or if you are not honest, if you are not sincere,
Uh,
you said something really nice about building trust. I think this is the point.
yeah,
When the person trusts you and in your service, this is the key. To every relationship, like not just as a customer and something like this,
well,
but
I think that is the same point when we can make friends for money. For example,
mhm,
some people wanna be a expensive car, a big house to get many friends, but this relations is weakness, and is in a few time this relation will break. And
It's true.
I think it's the same thing. If you focus in your only your brand,
Yes,
we can
that's true.
have problems. And in few months or one, you when someone needs that your really services that you're off a fight a não ser
Only if,
only if you this your work, if you help person, and I think it's not problem, but
very good, very good. Yes, it's really difficult, but I agree with you that it's not just about the appearance. And yeah, that's it. Very good. Carol, what do you think are the important aspects of a personal brand? Like, what should we consider when we are thinking and developing our personal brand?
This is a question I am thinking in my mind too, but I think the most important aspects it's like what I can do, what I am good to do, and I think it's very important to know how what the things I am not good to do too, and how I can tell about my story and the things I do. I think the how I tell it's very important too. And I think, for example, the people said that I am kind and I am like something like this, and I can't do my personal brain like uma pessoa brava. I am not like I am not like competition, so I will not say in my personal brain like go and the words in English sometimes
Flavio and I
okay
will,
okay it's like I am a very smile person, so I will not, and I am very optimist too, and I really think there's something that happened with us is from I can't explore, but it's like this. We need to be ourselves to, and the way we tell our story, and not I really like this like building trust. I think is this. If I don't building trust, if it's like I am very optimist person, and if I started, oh no, everything it's gonna be down, and it's not trust. So I think it's like this.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Yeah, I think this is the point, to be honest to who you are. But at the same time, I've been thinking a lot about my online presence, like how I think this is also an important aspect of like personal brand nowadays, at least for me, because I work online. So if I don't have like a good online presence, I think this can impact my work. So I've been thinking about how I'm going to rebuild this trust online, because I don't use my Instagram anymore. It's there, I have some followers, but if I don't post, if I don't like produce content there, I won't be seen. So I think this is, at least for me, this is something important, the online presence. At the same time, I feel that appearance is also something, because like people online will judge you because of your because of the way you look. communication for me is also another important aspect, because if you are going to work online, you have to have a good communication skills. Even like if you are a teacher, you need to know how to communicate. So like we can't be so shy, and because I think this can affect my who I am too, and my job. So I would say online presence, communication, and yeah, I think these are important things. How about you, Flavio? What do you think are important aspects of a personal brand?
Now, I have a suggest for you.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
it's correct. Suggest. No,
A suggestion?
suggest. Suggestion. I have a suggestion for you. Have you tried using LinkedIn to put content?
I'm trying, but this is another challenge, Flavio, to post on LinkedIn. Oh my God, I'm really struggling to post there.
Because the LinkedIn and the snapshot are different that Instagram and Facebook. The I think that you post your posts organic. Yep. All you pay for it. Do you pay
Oh
for it?
no, organic only.
Organic and LinkedIn and the snapshot, the posts are spreads, full spreads. And for example, if you post um, something in the LinkedIn, uh, for example, if you have 100 follows, and your post you spread for many or follows, but in Instagram and Facebook, your post you appear for only 1 or 2% of your followers. I think it's terrible.
It doesn't like
And
deliver to a lot of people. Doesn't
don't
achieve.
don't achieve your followers. Only paid posts achieve your follow, and the LinkedIn, and I think that LinkedIn you can get more networking too in your area, because and I think it's my suggestion.
Amazing, amazing. Yes, it is a good strategy. I totally agree with you. It is a big challenge for me to post on LinkedIn, and I am reading about that more often, and I still need to work on my profile, because it's basics, it's too basic. I still need to do something to develop it more often.
I bought a course on Udemy that learning no
That teaches.
that teaches uh, how increase your profile in LinkedIn. It's only 20 reels.
See, that's really nice, because so you are working on your personal branding, right? Like this is
Yep,
like
yep,
this is your
yep,
personal
yep,
brand. Yeah,
yeah,
that's really good. Very
yeah.
good, Flav. I loved it. Yes, I know LinkedIn is such an amazing platform. And I must confess, I am afraid of posting stuff and be seen this way, like professionally. I am still so,
No.
yeah, it's really crazy.
No,
How do you feel about that?
uh,
Go ahead.
I,
Go
uh,
ahead.
uh, uh, I last weekend, 2 weekends ago, I follow a mentor that get jobs to remote external jobs.
Mhm.
T-Rex, remote, I don't know what's T, but L, remote exterior. Do T, I don't know. I don't know what.
It's okay. It's all right.
I think that it can be Portuguese. Trabalho remoto posterior. Acho que é português. T-Rex.
Okay.
And because my friends made this mentoring, and I follow this guy in the LinkedIn, and he posted another person that I want to follow if I can get remote work. And after that, I follow this. I follow many people that teach English, and this person that teach English is make your brand and make because for example, one person focus on only teacher for TE, for programmers, for TE, and the other person
They have the niche, right? They choose a niche.
And they post many posts on the LinkedIn, but the person not give class. It's only a brand, and
I got it.
another person when contact the person to ask for a just to answer, no, to ask, perguntar, né? Perguntar,
Yes.
to ask for a class, they say to me that they don't give a class. Another person.
They don't teach. They just share tips on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, very good. Carol, you are going to say something when I said I feel a bit insecure about posting. Do you feel the same way?
I started to write on LinkedIn and also on Instagram too. And I think the tips, it's like just write, like it doesn't matter if anyone, I write a post that in this week, I think, yesterday, on the Monday, because when I be employed, when I was fired, eu prometi para mim mesma, I promised to myself that I will be a very reader person. This is the challenge of my life. I really want to be that person. And this is my biggest goal for this year. And I write a text about it with some tips that I am find and what I am doing for me. So this is a text very important to me and to my life because it's a very change in my moment. And I write and I'm so glad. And there's 2 likes, but it doesn't matter. Like it's very important to me. It's moments that I write and I practice my writing, and it's very big. It's very interesting because I have 2 only likes on LinkedIn. I think if anyone read that, but I have a friend. I don't know where she find that text because I write on Medium and I share in LinkedIn. And there's a very long time I didn't talk to her, and she sent me a message like, Carol, I saw your text. I really like. I think you write very well. You need to do this. And I have 2 indications of book to you, and tell me more about the process to be employed, what I can help you. Like it's very important that it's a friend who I worked in the past, like almost 5 years ago, and maybe she will help me in this time. So I think just write. Like no one. Sometimes I think, okay, I'm not that important person. who the person will be, she's very bad. I am not. I'm just a Carol. I'm just one person in the world. So I can make mistakes. I am not the Machado de Assis, like I'm okay. So just write, Bruna. I will be there to give your likes and say, yeah, Bruna, it's like I am there to read everything you write in LinkedIn. I will be there.
Thank you, Carol. That's really sweet. That's really sweet. Yeah, and I think this is the point too. Like Flavio was saying something about like sometimes it's not just about like sometimes we just share some tips, and this will help someone. This is what I felt when I was like posting on my Instagram. Like if you follow me on Instagram, I always share stuff like every day, like my like photos of the gym, some ideas, my English studies, and I feel more comfortable talking on Instagram because I do this more often, and on LinkedIn it's still a challenge, but it's true. Like sometimes we wait for some validation of like people, some likes, or like someone reacting to what we posted, and sometimes when like one person comments what we said, it's already, or like what we shared, it's already amazing, right? So thank you so much for your support, Carol. Go ahead, Flor.
I had another suggestion. I think this word is difficult for me.
Yes, you are doing all right.
Suggestion.
Yes.
I had another suggestion. If you can make me do, you can. But see, I study a little time for 1 year marketing digital, but I never work with this. But I study, and I recommend I follow many others digital marketers in the Instagram, and some them post books recommendations, and I bought this book, but I never read it. But I think it's many interesting for this that you are saying. Posts the book called Hobby como Artista. Chama-se Hobby como Artista. Então, Hobby como Artista. Então, what I never read this book, but what is the that I think that why I bought this book because this, but I don't know exactly if this book say this, but I think you can, if this book teaches how you get a poster with another person and modify them with your way. And I think it's more easy. You can get another poster, filter pencil, peg the balloon. I think if you follow a person that is many photos, I think just your posts have a high quality, and you can get
like to get some inspiration, right? Just to get inspired by people, right? To get inspired by someone, right? Yeah.
Inspired. Do you say inspired?
Amazing. Very good. Getting inspired.
Inspired. Oh, okay.
Inspired.
Yep.
Good.
I think yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. I loved it. Well, I will keep something like some of the like saying we want to be more present in social media and everything. So Carol, what kind of content could you share on your social media channels to showcase your personal brand?
I started with this, like the books and the things I am doing. And also how I am feeling in the moment of my life. I think show this is very good, and I think I make connections and deep connections on this time for this. And also I really like the nature. So I live in Paraíba. I live next the beach, and I am a volunteer a project who take care to Turtle Sea. And I put I don't know if my internet is good, because sometimes can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yes, it's my connection that is bad.
Okay. So I work with these animals, and I always send a picture and see the baby turtles, they're so fluffy. And the people really like this, and it's like, wow, I want to talk more about nature. I will call Carol to say that. But I think it's like for example, sometimes I think the last year I write a text saying how about this not I'm not working now. I'm not like very work traditional work, but
Voluntary.
I'm
Voluntary. You
working.
are a volunteer? You are a volunteer?
Yeah. I am volunteer. I am a volunteer in this project.
Volunteer.
And I am working because they need and I work with nature, and I just don't taking money and something like this now. But I am working, yes, and it's very special to do this. And I think like show this, and okay, guys, I am this time of my life. I have a very lot insecurities and afraid of the future, but it's okay. I'm here with the turtles. The turtles live 150 years old, so okay. And sometimes I am share this content in my social media channels, so it's very nice.
Yeah, that's really nice that yeah, very good. It's really nice that Flavio shared Carla's LinkedIn, and I worked for her for a while. Like, she is a big friend of mine, and it's really nice to see other people talking about her, because she is just amazing. So Flavio, thank you so much for sharing her profile. I was her student. We were friends. I worked for her. Like, I wrote for her website some text too, and I think she was a great connection I made, because I posted a lot on Instagram. When I had my Instagram profile, I met her because of this time, because I was always interacting with her, and she's just amazing. So it's a big recommendation. It's a good example of personal branding too.
And eu ia and
I was about to say.
Eu ia falar para você.
Mhm.
Seria isso eu ia falar? It's about,
I was about to say.
I was about to say that your price is a little expensive that another person that not has your brand, and how I had another person that has a brand in LinkedIn too, and we contact with this person. Your price is almost the double of the other persons that gave classes, English classes, and I think that this type of persons focus on um nicho. O que seria um nicho?
Niche. Mhm.
É niche mesmo em inglês que chama niche?
Niche. And
Niche.
yeah, like this,
I
niche.
think that how the this person focus on niche, and your price is higher.
Yeah.
Niche.
It's true. I niche, yeah. I studied at Carla's school, like while, but it's true, the price is higher than other places. But I understand they created their names, right? So they have their name, so they charge considering the name they have, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's difficult. Yeah, very good. And you, Fabio, I will ask you the last question. It's question number 11. I want to know from you if personal branding is essential to succeed. Like, do we need to have a personal brand to succeed? Could you hear me?
You ask me if I need to have a personal brand.
To succeed, to have a success, do you think we need to have a personal branding?
I think it's depende. I think depende, não sei.
Yes, it depends. It depends on what?
It depends. It depends of your profession. For example, if you are a English teacher, I think it's good for you. But in my career, for example, my personal brand don't care. No,
It's not important.
It's matters.
It doesn't matter. Yes.
It doesn't matter so much because I am software developer, and what it's most important in my career is my technical skills, and my technical skills is, but if I had many courses and I made the mentoring, I think my brand is more important to this, but I think it depends of your profession.
Yes, it's true. I loved it. How do you see that, Carol? Do you agree with Flavio? Do you think it depends on the area you work on? How do you see that?
No, I think it's very important to have success, but I don't think it's the most important thing. But I don't know if I agree with Flavio, because I think how can I know if you are really good in the things that you do, and not even on the technical forms, and like, okay, Flavio is very kind, Flavio helps the people. I think this it's thing like the characteristic, but also how we can explain that. And it can be like, if you say about this on an interview or something like this, it's very good, and I think it can be como é processo melhor de escolha of a recruiter, like, okay, Flavio has this characteristics, and like the two candidates with the same technical experience, but this one can talk more about other things, like the soft skills.
Yeah, they will consider other skill, like not just the hard skills, right? But the other ones. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I loved it. That was such a good conversation. I want a part 2. Thank you so much, Flavio and Carol, for sharing so much. How was the conversation for you? Let's see. Felipe, how was the talk for you? Did you like it? Do you worry about your personal branding?
What's good? Jefferson, Juliana, there are a lot of knowledge about it. For me, in specific case, I think about it in my personal brain and improve it, and I like it.
It's very good. Ju, I know you are such a specialist because I love to see the posts you make on LinkedIn. If you guys don't know Ju yet, if you don't follow her on LinkedIn, you should connect to her because she's amazing. So Ju, what tips would you give to someone who is starting to personal brand themselves? What can we start to do if you want to focus in our personal branding?
I think the first of all, you need to know yourself. It's pretty important. And after you need to choose your color, communicate to yourself, communicate the things you need to communicate, and your fonts. I don't know in English.
Fonts.
The fonts, okay. And I think this, and always use the same in the things you, because like a character, the dress, the Monica, it's always red, and the dress, the Magali, always yellow, for example. Things like this.
Like, I know you always use purple, right? Like, I see like you always use like purple, and this is really nice. Very good. Thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure. I just want to check with Jeff how was for him. How was it for you, Jeff? Did you like the subject? Do you worry about your personal branding? Because I know you are not online, right? So how do you develop your like personal brand in person, offline?
Yeah. Define my values, my strength, identify my target audience, my students and businessmen, with craft message, with clear message. So that's the way I work in. And just to finish, I talk, it's very important today. You create a network and a collaborative persons.
Definitely. Very good, Jeff. It is a really important subject. And you said something really nice about the audience. I think this is important to know your target audience. Guys, thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you, Carol and Flavio. If you want to connect to me on LinkedIn, here is the link. I am still working on my personal branding there, but Carol has already connected to me there. If you guys also want to connect to me, you can do that. And you have the link to the feedback. You have just click there and say if you like the subject, suggest topics, and I hope to see you guys today, and I see you around. All right. Thank you so much.